On the next all-new episode of Turneround's Theory,
I'm a single mom doing her very best because I was so poor, so chronically poor. I quit OF in November.
plus I'll give you another theoretical thought concerning this episode. So join me for another edition of Turneround's Theory, coming up next on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. I gotta tell you, when these women divorce their husbands so they can do OnlyFans, they instantly regret it the moment they start doing it. If you'll stick around for another edition of Turneround's Theory coming up on YouTube, Facebook, and on Instagram in just a moment, we're gonna go back to Shak Clips YouTube channel and watch this video in its entirety. Boy, I'm having a hell of a laugh today. And of course, your boy gonna come through with another free theoretical thought as always. Now, fellas, as I often tell you all, that y'all should often be knowing my saying, and y'all should often be knowing the drill. So why don't y'all grab a quick snack and come on back, because y'all just might learn something. Turneround's Theory starts right now. Roll the intro. Let's get into it. I'm Mr. Turnaround, aka Tenacious T. I'm a musician, singer, rapper, songwriter, composer, and producer. I'm also a content creator, and I give theoretical thoughts on just about anything in general. This is Turneround's Theory. What is up, everybody? Once again, it is your boy, Mr. Turnaround, aka Tenacious T. And welcome back to another edition of Turneround's Theory here on YouTube, Facebook, and on Instagram. As you should know by now, Turneround's Theory comes to you each and every single Monday over the digital airwaves of YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And Turneround's Theory is also the actual platform of where I normally get the fellas just like you at home a free theoretical thought on, just about anything. Hey, listen, for those of y'all that are just tuning in to another edition of Turneround's Theory on YouTube, I want to personally welcome you. And if you are, in fact, a returning subscriber, hey, welcome back. And for those that are just tuning in to another edition of Turneround's Theory, either on Facebook or on Instagram, and you are a follower of mine for the very first time, I want to personally welcome you aboard the platform. And if you are, in fact, a constant follower of mine with regard to the content that I post up, whether it's on Facebook or Instagram, hey, kudos to you as well. As a constant daily reminder, I must reiterate to you all to please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my official YouTube channel, because it would in fact help out and it will be beneficial for the YouTube algorithm. And please don't forget to smash on that post notification bell, because you, my friends, will instantly be notified every single time I post up and upload more additional content onto the channel. Please be sure to follow me on all social media platforms. There will be a link provided in the description box below on my official YouTube channel, as well as in the comment sections below for Facebook and Instagram. If you also want to contribute to my YouTube channel through PayPal, there was also going to be a link provided in the description box below on my official YouTube channel, as well as in the comment sections below for Facebook and Instagram. Please don't forget to also use the hashtag Team Turnaround that you will see at the bottom of your screen, because that lets yours truly know indefinitely that not only you're watching another edition of Turneround's Theory, but it just goes to show that you are in fact supporting my channel with regard to the content that I post up, and I might just give you a shout out right back. Now, I do hope and pray that I have covered everything within this particular matter, and with that being said, let's jump back on over into another edition of Turneround's Theory.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Shak Clips here once again, and today's some crazy clips of the worst couples I can find. And like always, because my favorite clip will be at the end, but in this first one, it is absolutely ridiculous. This woman decided to divorce her husband for a small flame.
Do you have any kids?
I do.
How many?
3.
By how many men?
By 1.
You ever been married?
Yes.
When did you get divorced?
Because I wanted to be fast.
You couldn't stay off the weed.
Are
You asked me questions. You want me to stop. You don't want me to tell you no lie, right?
So you divorced your husband because you wanted to be out here in these streets?
I did. Yep.
She belongs to the streets.
Well, how did that street life work for you?
It did not. That's why I'm single.
So did you have an affair with your husband?
I did not. I wanted to.
So you got a divorce because you wanted to have sex with other men?
One particular man.
A pot-smoking slut.
Okay, so when you got the divorce, did you and that man have sex?
I did.
Jesus Christ.
And what happened after that?
It was horrible.
I'll disown you. That's what I'll do.
Do you try to get your ex-husband back?
No.
Cause that's the way I like it.
I felt a little ratchet afterwards.
How long was you married for?
19 years.
Thank you, because I got him. He ain't going nowhere.
So you divorced your husband of 19 years all because you wanted to have another man?
Yeah.
Do you regret doing that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she says she regrets it, but I don't see any regret in her face or in her expressions. There's no sadness, and heck, she even said she doesn't even want him back. This is proof that the grass is definitely not greener on the other side, and that some woman will get a divorce for absolutely stupid reasons.
I don't think you deserve a man to slap you. I don't think. No. Here's what I swear to God,
You don't think someone should slap me?
I don't. You're horrible and rotten, but I don't think your husband should slap you. He's 180 pounds.
I love it.
How much does he weigh?
He's probably like, that's probably a really good guess actually. He probably is under.
I saw his gym pic. So he's 180 pounds.
Okay.
He should not slap you. How much do you weigh?
Like 100.
I should slap you. That's how evil you are.
Thank you.
You're destroying his life, dude. He's in love with you, and you're like fucking succubus. You're evil.
You're making me so horny.
You're a demon.
You're telling me this woman is married? You're telling me this woman had a wedding and everything. She met the entire family. What kind of man is marrying these kind of idiots?
We interviewed Amasta back then. He told us this.
They claimed that I hit them with my wheelchair.
Did you?
I absolutely did not.
The report stated that you spit at an officer.
Right. So I suffer from acid reflux, so I normally spit. And I spat like the totally different direction.
But this is the video.
You want to listen or not?
Bro.
Amasta also told us he felt humiliated during his arrest.
You laughing at me, bro?
Because he was separated from his motorized wheelchair, which he says was damaged when it was put on a flatbed. You see one officer appearing to text someone, joking that they were going to put him on the tow truck.
Nah, this is actually vile. You're telling me they really towed his electric scooter. But hey, he did spit on the cop though, so I guess you could say he deserved it.
You never do a threesome with somebody you know. It's always like a stranger.
Interesting.
Yeah, sometimes all you have to do is just stay silent and a woman will tell you everything you want to know. She just got downgraded from girlfriend to just side chick.
And do a whole thing. Do what thing? Do like a court. Oh, okay.
Victoria's fake bra. Will you marry me?
I will.
Oh please, don't try to act too emotional or too excited. Calm down there a bit.
We're racing. If you beat me to the car and back, we go shopping. We'll figure out the budget, but we'll go shopping on my dime.
Big budget, big budget, big budget.
And if I win, what do I get? Go 5,000. Go.
No, 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 no,
Yeah, once this man knew what was at stake, he was definitely not gonna lose this race. But someone also do a little fact check on his girlfriend, because she seems like she's doing a bit too much on camera.
Well, first of all, Lisa, do you consent to a second date?
Do I have a last question that I can ask?
Sure.
Okay, plot twist.
Let's go for it.
It's like bonus rounds.
Who did you vote for?
I voted for the Trump cabinet. But with that comes a lot of things, like a cabinet that has...
A cabinet?
Oh, heart is broken. I enjoyed my evening with you, but I have to stick to my morals and my principles and democracy.
What a plot twist.
The crowd has turned into Jerry Springer up in here. This is hilarious.
Fight.
All right. Well, Lisa, thank you so much.
So
Look
welcome.
at, Listen, everyone's got to stick to what they believe in.
Whoa!
Eric, are you surprised with how this went?
Not really.
No? Were you expecting something like this?
I kind of seemed like they were all on the other side.
Yeah, I think after that scream that she let out, this man realized he was dodging a huge bullet. But I am glad this man stuck to his values and stuck what he believes in, because he shouldn't have to change who you are as a person or your morals for any kind of woman.
Everyone talks about how insane it is that a lot of wives will look at their husband and say something like, "I'm your wife, I'm not your maid." Can you imagine if a husband said to a wife, "Am I your bodyguard or am I your husband? Am I your Uber or am I your husband? Am I your wallet or am I your husband? Am I your delivery guy or am I your husband? Am I your handyman or am I your husband? Am I your tech support or am I your husband?" I could keep going with like 10 more, but you get the dudes will spend their entire adult working life providing for a woman and children, give up on hopes and dreams, hobbies, friendships, you name it, only to get that in return. Am I your maid or am I your wife? Why does no one talk about this? Why does no one acknowledge this? And mind you, this is coming from somebody who clowns on men often. Go look at my other videos, okay? They're usually the opposite. But this right here, it's never made sense to me and it never will.
Yeah, this man spit absolute facts, and the reason for this is, everybody suddenly knows what a man has to bring to the table, but when it comes down to a woman, it's up for interpretation. I'm even willing to say, you can ask the most feminist, green-haired man ever, what is a man supposed to do in the household? He'll give you a whole checklist. But the moment you say what a woman is supposed to do, like I said, it's up for interpretation.
My way downtown, being fast, selling ass, I'm a hoe now.
And I need you. And I miss you. You better go somewhere and beat your meat.
Yeah, this guy seems like the exact same kind of person I imagine spending his money like this.
Stand up young men right now. And they only 12 and 11
You
right
have
now.
boys.
But they stand up right now.
Boys,
I
not
got young
men.
niggas that
No
will.
woman can raise
But
a
they
son
will.
into a man. The only way a son can become a man is through a father. The other way is discovering it on his own. You haven't lived the male experience. You lived a female experience. The female experience is more privileged than the man's position. This chick is on a stripper pole. Can a get on a stripper pole and make bread like that?
Yes, you
no,
can. Yes,
no,
you
you're
can.
speaking about the exception. I knew y'all was gonna
No,
say
okay.
that. That exception of men that actually go on a stripper pole and dance, they don't even make a fraction of the money that strippers make. So what I'm saying is facts. You don't have to work. You can sell and still make it. You live life on freaking easy mode. You don't get it. You can't raise no son.
That was easy.
It ain't happening. You don't understand the male experience. So the only thing you can hope for is maybe some that you can bag as a stepfather to raise that for you. And if not, you better hope that God is with your son to raise that to a man. If not, he ain't being no man. He gonna be like all of these other whips that y'all chicks complain about. Sassy boys. Oh, these feminine. Oh, they're leading me on. They're selling me a dream. They're not being masculine and telling me the truth. He's gonna be like one of those that y'all chicks complain about. What are you talking about? You raising a boy into a boy. He will never be a man.
I have to agree with her.
This man is not only right, but it actually is backed up by statistics. If you guys look into the statistics of single mother households and the kind of men that come from it, 80% of these men commit felonies. Yes, you heard me correctly. So if women really wanted men to stop committing felonies or stop going to prison, etc., they would choose better partners and actually get married first before having kids. They're creating the men that they hate so much.
I just seen a post from a dude who said that he wishes he was an attractive male so girls would go after him. Let me explain something. I wish every dude could experience having a rotation one time so they could finally understand that it is a waste of time, bro. A lot of y'all really want money, y'all want cars, y'all want fame, y'all want everything, and it's really just so you could get some of the hustle. You could sleep with 1,000 women and have the worst credit score on planet Earth, still can't afford yourself a house. I'm not saying that it's not valid to want to be wanted, but some of y'all are making being wanted by a large portion of society into a genuine goal, and it's dumb. Outside of career options and genuinely getting some money. The truth is, all of us start off 2K as a 60 overall. As time go along, you get the chance to develop your game. Get yourself some badges. You gotta get in the park. You gotta hoop. But wishing to automatically be attractive is like wishing to be that 99 overall that some young boy just bought. Ain't nobody trying to watch him stream. We like and we want to watch the boy who had the grind. So pick up your head and remember, ball up top.
Yeah, I feel like one woman is more than enough. I can't imagine the kind of money, time wasted on men just chasing more and more women. And I want you guys to look at your friend group as well. Any of your boys who are prioritizing women constantly, how are their lives set up? Are they successful or are they losers?
So I was supposed to say, when your coworker's handsome but you both earn the same salary, when people talk about men having audacity, I always just think about stuff like this. Like, this is the most audacious thing I've seen in a minute. For one, it's saying, oh, I'm broke, I have a bad salary. Two, it's saying, it's okay when I'm broke though, like that's not an issue. Three, I want a man to save me from this horrible life I've crafted for myself. When I tell you that third thing does not get talked about enough, there are so many women on this app at least that will literally assemble an unsatisfying life for themselves.
Yeah, women are the only people that are allowed to pretty much say, hey, I'm tired of working, let me go find someone to take care of all of my burden. And it's crazy how they still call other men broke for rejecting that offer. It really is the brokest women that complain about men being broke.
I may be broke, I may be ugly, I may have a small p. The economy's in shambles. I have no ambitions. I'm not very creative. I've got nothing really going on in my life, and the light in my eyes have left a long time ago. But hey, the Oblivion remaster just dropped.
That's a W.
If we're getting married and having kids, like, would you happily clean me up after a gangbang?
Would you happily clean me up after a gangbang?
Clean me up after a gangbang.
This is a rage bit. It has to be. She's just doing this for views, and more people are just constantly giving her more attention.
For asking my best friend to break up with his uneducated, unemployed girlfriend so that we can be together. The more we talked, the more I fell for him. He's incredible, hardworking, successful, funny, the whole package. His girlfriend is not, in my opinion. She's actually a loser.
Look in the mirror!
Helen dropped out of high school because of family problems. Apparently her mom has severe anxiety and depression, overdosed multiple times when Helen was a kid, and would have terrible breakdowns, threatening to hurt herself if she was left alone. So Helen stayed home with her and still does when necessary because her father can't retire. Subsequently, she never finished school. Dean and I have talked about it many times. He insists she's doing her best and that she does all the cooking, cleaning, laundry, and yard work at her home. They've been together for 5 years, and he's come to terms with the fact that she may never work or get an education. Dean has a marketing degree, but he doesn't seem to care. He says he will provide financially and that he's okay with her being a stay-at-home mom someday, or even just a stay-at-home wife. I DM'd him asking him why he's in love with her, how he fell in love with her, and just why. I don't get it. He could do so much better. Loser! So Dean said this: I fell in love with her for many reasons. She's sweet, kind, cute. She always sees the best in people, even with everything that she's been through. I think she's funny, beautiful, intelligent, and is always trying to do some good. I admire her a lot and will always want her for myself.
Yeah, Dean. Beautifully written. I do feel like it was wasted on this loser OP.
So I told him how I felt about him, how I'm in love with him, and that I wish she wasn't around. He said, well, I'm lucky that she is. I don't know what I'd do without her. I told him he's just comfortable and he's staying with her because it's been a long time.
Damn, take the fucking L.
With the little money she earns, she saves up to do very special things for him. She got him a cameo from his favorite actress, took him out to see his favorite sports team in the playoffs, got him a PS4, and she's taking him to see his favorite band this summer. She also does sweet stuff for him, like give him random cards, drawings, paintings, crap like that. I work as a barista to get through school. I love talking to him. I love spending time with him. He means the world to me.
This is a restraining order.
Does anyone have any advice on how I could win him over? I just want him for myself. I'm the better choice for him. He just doesn't realize it right now. Am I the asshole?
Yeah, trying to get your best friend to break up with this girl so you can slide in is absolutely ridiculous, and you're just absolutely pathetic. Really to show you though that men and women shouldn't be having any best friends that are of the opposite gender. As you guys can see, even this man's best friend, who is a female, is still trying to sabotage his relationship. What does that prove about women having guy best friends? I think it works the same way.
That was easy.
Excuse me, ma'am. Okay, that's great. I just want to let you know that your tire's flat. Get your boyfriend to do it. Emotional, damn it!
Please, somebody help me. I don't know what to do. I'm a single mom doing her very best. Oh my God. I'm 655 days sober. I had to give my daughter up to her dad because I was so poor, so chronically poor. I quit OF in November because that does not align with me and it does not let me have the dignity that I deserve. I've been cleaning houses freelance for the last couple weeks to make money. My car was impounded by the police yesterday. So you know there's a ton of other errands you have to do to take care of everything before you can get the vehicle, which if it's there just a couple more days, it'll be over $1,000 that I owe. That doesn't include the fees to the police. And then just now, my ex-husband's lawyer just called saying that there's a hearing for custody of my daughter. And I don't know what any of it means. Please, someone help me. Someone that knows more. I don't have parents to help me.
Like I said in a previous clip, women are the only kind of people that are allowed to say this kind of things on the internet. You'll never see a man do this. Beg for help about their horrible life choices, especially doing OnlyFans. We don't have the luxury to beg for help when things go bad. We have no one else to rely on, and we simply can't just get with a rich person to take all of our burdens. This woman clearly made some bad choices, and I was getting blown right back in her face. No wonder her man decided to leave her. But that is just my opinion though, guys, because that does wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys do want more content just like this, please watch the videos you guys see at the top screen. It is much know a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.
When we return to Turnaround's theory, I'm going to conclude today's edition with another theoretical thought right after this.
I don't think people realize that it does go two ways. It's not just a woman submitting to you. It's a man submitting as well. It's the reason why God made Eve out of Adam's rib. I hope y'all can follow me here, okay? God didn't make Eve from the head of Adam because he didn't want her to have agency over him. He also didn't make Eve out of the feet of Adam because he didn't want him to trample, or a man to trample over a woman. Y'all ain't ready for that. Let me go a little bit deeper real quick. I don't think y'all understand what a rib actually means in your body and what it does. It protects vital organs. It protects your heart. Oh, y'all ain't ready for that conversation, are you? It gives you stability. It helps with your posture so a woman can hold you up. Oh, y'all ain't ready for that one yet neither, huh? It's all right. It's okay. I ain't going to go too deep into it. But I'm saying that because for a man, whenever God gave Adam a helpmate, it's not just a woman who's cooking and cleaning and things like that. When I see that you're making an irrational decision or something impulsive, God gave me intuition. He gave me intuitive nature so I can see beyond the things that you can't see. So I can be your counsel. I can come to you and say, baby, well, we shouldn't do this. And as a leader who has humility, I shouldn't be prideful, because humility is the antidote to pride. I should be able to submit to my wife and listen to her. It's not saying that she's governing all of my decisions. It's saying that, baby, I see things that you can't see. I'm looking at the future. I know that you're protecting me right here, but it's the reason why God made me your rib, because I'm protecting your heart from the things you can't see, the enemies who are placed in front of you, the devil that's placed in front of you.
You know how you go get your hair done, but before you get your hair done, you have to put down a deposit.
Yes, that's called a down payment for services to be rendered.
And if you don't show up, you do not get that deposit back.
Yes, because they provide services that are actually costly and time-consuming.
So I done came up with an idea. We should start charging these men deposit to date us.
Rather sounds like someone's planning on rendering services in exchange for money. Doesn't sound like dating, does it?
Like, we should start charging them a fee to date us, like a 30-day trial. You pay like $1,000 to date us.
$1,000 though. My goodness, inflation really has affected everything.
So, and if they don't do right by us within them 30 days, we keep the money. I'm just saying,
I'm saying that a lot of men would probably actually rather invest that $1,000 in something that is actually worth their time and might actually give them a chance of being happy.
And now, Turnaround's theoretical thought. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all know what time it is, and this is always my favorite part of the segment. Once again, it is time for another edition of Turnaround's Theoretical Thought with yours truly, because in just a moment, I'm going to conclude today's edition with another theoretical thought coming from Shak Clips YouTube channel about these women divorcing these men because of OnlyFans, but they instantly regret getting that divorce. Here's your theoretical thought for today. I have said it time and time again on this platform. These women will do any and everything in their power to divorce a man for no reason, except to go on OnlyFans to post up content and get paid for it, when their subscribers do know that they're only just $5. More than 50% of marriages end up in divorce, and only 80 to 90% of those divorces are always initiated by women, and it's due to irreconcilable differences. Back in 1990, 28% of women were having children out of wedlock, but now it has jumped up to a whopping 12%, making it to 40% of those women having children out of wedlock. But more than 70% of those women nowadays are starting to have a backup plan to screw around with the next man, get pregnant all over again. So fellas, if you feel that your marriage is crumbling, well, you might as well say it's failed you. Because nowadays, these women will do any and everything in their power to try to get you back when they regret divorcing you. That's your theoretical thought for today, and this will conclude another edition of Turnaround's Theory for today. Hey, listen, let me know what you think in the comment section below concerning today's episode. And as a constant daily reminder, I must reiterate to you all one more time to please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my official YouTube channel, because it would in fact help out and it would be beneficial for the YouTube algorithm. And please don't forget to smash on that post notification bell, because you, my friends, will instantly be notified every single time I post up and upload more additional content onto the channel. For Turnaround's Theory, I'm Mr. Turnaround, aka Tenacious T. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you right back here next time for another edition of Turnaround's Theory here on Facebook, Instagram, and of course on YouTube. Until next time, Team Turnaround out. On the next all-new episode of Turnaround's Theory.
And in the same way, because oftentimes what men will say is, well, let's say your rent is $5,000 a month and you're paying $5,000 a month and you date for a year and then you break up. Well, that's $60,000 gone. Okay, well, what are the intangible things that she's brought to you in that year that are intangible but super qualitative?
Plus, I'll give you another theoretical thought concerning this episode. So join me for another all-new edition of Turnaround's Theory coming next Monday on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram.